guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kristen and this is Kristen Budgets, and I post personal finance budget related content. Today's video is going to be a budget with me for the month of March. I am just now sitting down to set everything up. And we're gonna jump right in. I use an Erin Condren monthly planner. And then I also use Sara Marie Stickers. Everything will be linked down below if you guys want to check anything out. I'll leave her Etsy. And she also does she has a shop coupon code, and I will also put that down there too. But we're going to jump right in and get started because I am going to set up my monthly budget as well as my weekly check-in. And then I'm also going to set up my sinking funds pages. So I do a transaction log and sinking funds. So yeah, isn't these cute? So pretty. I just love her stickers. So we're going to set up the monthly really quick. And then I also get these matching expense stickers. They're so cute and so pretty. And I also have to turn this around to line this up proper. But we're gonna jump right in. How you guys doing? So much concentration. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. You know, it's not to the edge like I like it, but it's fine. We'll live. So yeah, exciting. I love March. I love St. Patrick's Day. I just love that it's like means we're getting closer to spring, even though like the weather is just insane still here in the Bay Area where I'm at. We've had a crap ton of rain, which is great since we are in a drought. So it's nice that we are getting some moisture, but I'm just over it, y'all. Like, I'm ready for sun. I'm ready for nice, warmer days. So yeah. Okay, so this is my monthly. This is where I track my expenses. My 5 expenses that you'll see in my weekly check-in. This page, I do my bill tracker. I don't set it up on camera. It's really boring. It's just like the date that my bills are due, how much, and then I check it off when they're paid. And then this page I use to write down like each week from week to week, like what bills due, if I need to put money from my cash to those bills or if my paycheck will cover those bills type of situation. This I kind of like make it into a goals page. I track my income here for my tips, my paychecks, any other type of income coming in. And then this is where I do my weekly check-in. And then on the next page, I do my budget. So I'm gonna make sure and try to keep this into focus into the frame. And I write sideways, so sorry guys. Okay, so weekly check-in. I do like to come back and check in every week on 5 different variable expense categories, just so I am making sure I am staying within budget. I'm not doing anything kind of crazy, and if I am, I can adjust and do all that stuff, like make sure I'm making the proper adjustments, or just, you know, crying because, you know, stuff's not going right. Sometimes that happens. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Try to line these up because I went a little over here. Also, guys, in my recent bill exchange video, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I announced a giveaway I am doing for one of these Erin Condren monthly planners. So if you haven't seen that video yet, if you haven't entered, I will link it up above in the cards and down below if you want to go check it out and enter. Okay, so I'm going to put one of these cute little washies on the bottom just to make it look cute. and then we'll start drawing in some lines. All right, where is my ruler? Not very prepared today. I am going to draw them in like this because the last couple times I've tried to do it and they just were so crooked. That's better. So yeah, each week, if you're new, I set a budget for these categories, and then each week I track how much I'm spending in the categories and seeing how much I have remaining for the rest of the month based on my budget. And so I really like this method. I learned it from Sara Marie herself. I've watched her for many, many years. I love her. She was definitely an inspiration for me to get started on my budget, paper and pen budget journey. I've tried budgeting in like an Excel and all that stuff, and I just never could stick with it. I'm gonna take a drink of my iced coffee. I'm drinking iced coffee with, I don't want this to drip. It's iced coffee with the, what is it? Oat milk brown sugar creamer from Trader Joe's. So yummy. Okay, so my 5 categories are groceries, eating out, parking, and it's because I work in San Francisco and I have to pay for parking, gas, and then personal. Can you see that? Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna come back and enter these in because I feel like it's kind of gonna be a longer video because I'm gonna set up my sinking funds, so I'll just fill those in later. Okay, so now let's do the budget. I feel like it's been working good like this. Let's line it up like that. There we go. These colors are so pretty. I love like the combination of green, pink, and black. Like, so pretty. All right, so for income, I do have a few lines that I put in just to make sure I account for everything. And yeah, for some reason I can't like talk and lay down stickers. It's just, I just gotta concentrate. Okay, let's put these lines in and then we'll fill in. I also don't share my income, my actual or my estimated. It's personal choice. So, but I do share where the income is coming from. Restaurant. Did I spell that right? Restaurant. Sometimes it's hard to spell restaurant. Online. So restaurant, I am a bartender, so I do make cash and tip. I make tips from my cash and credit tips that I get to take home every shift. And then I also get paid bi-weekly. And then I have a few online sources, coaching, some things like that. I get small amounts for it, but I like to track it just in case. And then bonus is any kind of like cash back from credit cards or any kind of return I might make, or like a Rakuten check, like things like that that may come in that is just like bonus money. So that's that. And then we're going to put, where did that go? Right here. A little washi here, make it look cute. This is another thing, you guys don't have to use stickers for your budget, but I just think it makes it look super cute. So that's why I like to use them. Also on her kits, she has this expense line where you can do just a whole list of all your expenses. I like to break it up between variable and fixed. I just like to see the two separate, and it works better for me because I do have quite a few that change every month. So that's how I do it. And honestly, it would not fit on this page if I listed them all because I wouldn't have any room. And then I'm just going to do the same on this side. Just to make it easy. I don't think I need that many. And that's not lined up. I think this, I guess it's not shorter. Also, guys, I need to do my nails so bad. I do them myself, so it just takes time. But I think I might do them tonight and like sit and watch a movie or finish Outer Banks. You guys will have to let me know what you guys are watching right now. I have been watching Outer Banks. Let me know if you watch it. I know it's like a younger show and I'm not young anymore, but I enjoy it. It's cute. So I like it. So I may do that. I may put on a movie and do my nails. I don't know. Well, that's lovely. Okay, lines are drawn. Let's get some things going. So, I got a mess here. It's fine. Rent, I do budget $1,200. I may have to bump this up to like $1,250 because I think we're gonna have to start paying for an extra parking space. For the last few years we've lived here, we've had like free parking for both my boyfriend and I, but we just got a notice that they're redoing all the parking passes, and somehow we ended up with 2 because we had like some friends that lived here and they gave us theirs, and we've just made it work. But now I think we're going to pay extra, so may have to bump that up next month. We'll see what happens. Groceries always gets $350, and that totally works for me. This is just my portion of the groceries, so my boyfriend and I do split groceries. Eating out, I am going to bump it up to $100. Last month I did $50, and I've just been kind of getting really close to that or going over, and so I'm just gonna be realistic with myself and just make sure I put more towards that. Next is gas, and I'm looking at, I do like a mock-up budget because I don't know all these numbers by heart, and I just makes the process easier. I'll sit down, do like a mock-up budget, and then I come and make sure everything looks pretty and nice. Sometimes it doesn't always look pretty, but so gas is going to get $200 this month. Personal is going to get $50. I did bump this up a little bit too because I do need some like stuff from Target. And what else did I need? I forget, but I was like, I should probably just pump that up a little bit more. Let's say parking for work. I hope I made enough lines. I think I did. Parking for work, I'm budgeting $75. We are getting close to baseball season and working pretty close to the baseball stadium. Trying to park in the areas several blocks away from the stadium. It gets a lot pricier during game days, but right now it's still like pretty affordable. So come next month, I will probably bump this up. And then I'll also probably put another line item in for my public transportation card, because I am trying to save money on gas and driving and parking and take the ferry more often. So toll is my toll plaza, so that gets taken out usually monthly for $115, around there. Sometimes it's $125. We shall see. Laundry, I budgeted $20. Electric is gonna get $50, and it's been around there. PG&E has still been crazy expensive, so I'm budgeting $120. Why? Another reason why I'm like over the cold and the rain. Like, can we just be able to open up the windows and have nice weather? Okay, supplements is getting budgeted $150, and this is for like pre-workout and protein shakes, things like that. Sinking funds, I am hoping to put at least $500 into my sinking funds. And then I always have an unbudgeted, just in case, but I budget 0 for that. Okay, and all of this added up, I'm not gonna add it, but I made sure everything was right, is gonna be $2,930. Okay, so on to the fixed expenses. The first one is my Acorns, and this is a investment app. You invest, you put in a certain amount of money every month, and they put it towards like different stock options. Depends on how high you set your, I forget what it's called, but like either you're moderately aggressive or you're really aggressive, things like that. I just put money in there, let it do its thing. So that's that. My sell is $98. My Coach website is $15.95. Car loan is $329.49. My Apple memory is $9.99. I was totally going to cancel that, but I don't know. Now I'm like, what am I gonna do with, like, if I don't have more memory? Dental's 12, my vision is 17. I am also switching health insurance, so I've got a few changes coming up, which won't happen probably until April. So right now we're just gonna stick with what we have right here. My auto insurance is $137.33. I contribute to my Roth $200. And then life insurance, this is another like investment account. I don't know why I put 257. It's 250. It's another investment account. It's also like death benefits, or like say I had an accident or sickness, something like that. I can collect on that. So, but it's also like a retirement investment account. So this is actually going to be changing too in the next month. So yeah. And then my Mac payment is $167. I need to cancel my Audible, but I'm not going to put it in here because I'm definitely going to cancel it. So, okay, so all of this added up is $1,022.76. So, yeah, not too bad. Cut a few expenses out, or not really, actually. I just cut Audible and then raised a couple of my variables. So we shall see how we do. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna move on to sinking funds. Oh, I forgot my header. I was like, why does that look like that? See, there we go. Now it's nice and complete. And then this sticker I actually put on my savings tracker page, where I track my savings challenges, my other savings accounts, things like that. And it's just to see how much I save in the end. But we're gonna move on to my transactions and sinking funds. So I got this washi. This one's pretty. I like to switch up and pick like 2 washies from her kit selections for the month. And I thought this one would go good with the green. Okay, guys, we're getting better at laying these stickers down on camera. So this transaction log page is for my spending out of my sinking funds account. Because if I didn't track my spending in those accounts, I would just, I don't know, I would just probably, I wouldn't know where my money was going. Okay. Yeah, a little different green, but it's fine. Yeah, I just like to have an idea of like where the money's going, exactly what it was for. So that's what I like for that page. And then the sinking funds, we shall enter the month. So last month I actually did like a sinking funds update for the month of February, and I actually just did a sinking funds closeout for February. So in the beginning I did the setup, like the update, and then I did the closeout, just because I didn't finish it before I did my February budget closeout. So I just filmed that. So that was actually the last video I posted. So if you guys missed that, I'll link it up in the cards if you want to check that out, how I do that. But it's pretty self-explanatory. So this, I'm not going to go through my binders and count since I already know how much there are. And I've already done one cash stuffing for March. So the numbers wouldn't add up for this. But I just took the numbers from my February budget, sinking funds closeout, and I moved them over. So I have the numbers. Okay, let's draw some lines. I really hope you guys have been in focus all the time. Oh. Sometimes I forget to check. Also, I'm really hungry. So if you hear my stomach growling, don't mind it. Awesome. So, first category. Oh, I need another coffee break. Yum. First category is Bentley. This is my doodle, and he is starting the month with $82. Can you all see that? Okay. Next is Beauty, and I haven't been stuffing this, so it's just sitting at 128. Sometimes like my handwriting's on point, and sometimes it's just like, what are you doing? Car maintenance is going to be started at $240. Clothes is $40. I feel like maybe I should have just went all the way down and then put in the numbers. There is no rhythm to any of these videos. Usually just wing it, guys. So if you are watching this and you've been thinking about starting a YouTube channel, do it. I swear it's like the greatest accountability for sticking to a budget. It's definitely helped me so much sharing this journey, and I really do love connecting with others, either with other channels or just like everyone in the comments. It's been awesome, which honestly I'm so behind on comments. What am I doing? 123 groomers to start with. Self-care is starting with 85. Stickers is starting with 19. And then card tags is starting with 215. We're almost close to completing that. Christmas is starting with 130. Next is Disney Land, and that's starting with 40. David's starting with 110. Future baby savings is 100. My hair envelope is starting with 155. Holidays and gifts, I just abbreviate, is starting with 92. My pet insurance starting with 22. Planners is starting with 30. My tattoo envelope is starting with 280. And then the last one is travel, and it's starting with 377. So I already added all this up, and it is a total of $2,336. Now, if you watch my closeout, I had more than this in my sinking funds, but I took out my moving envelope and I put that into the bank, and I'm not going to continuously stuff that. So that is the difference in those numbers. Also, I like to go in alphabetical order, but you see it goes from stickers then to card tags. These are kind of broken up into like more short-term like spending of like more often spending, and these are more like long-term savings. Don't use them as often, putting money into it to save for a bigger expense. So yeah. All right, guys, that is it for March budget setup. Maybe we'll put some lines in here real quick. But I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. And yeah, if you guys want to enter in my giveaway, go check the video out. Don't forget to yeah, go watch it. Enter. Giving away one of these planners. So yeah, okay, there. Now it's complete. Now we can start doing my check-in, all that good stuff. I'm going to finish up by putting in my bill tracker, and then on this next page I do my savings and my debt tracker, and that's it. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today, and if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, definitely consider subscribing. It would totally mean a lot to me and help my channel a lot. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next video.